The world you see is not the whole world. It's only the part your mind is paying attention to. When your mind is noisy, the world feels noisy too. And when your mind grows still, the world grows still with it. So much of what we're chasing, the calm, the clarity, the peace, isn't somewhere far away. It's already here, waiting for us to slow down enough to notice it. Tonight we're going to do exactly that. That's the quiet promise of the book we're sitting with tonight. The things you can see only when you slow down. Settle in, somewhere comfortable. You don't need to listen carefully or remember any of this. If you drift off halfway through, that's exactly right. Let's slow down and see what becomes visible in the quiet. The world moves fast. We spend so much of our lives rushing. Rushing to answer, rushing to finish, rushing to become. And somewhere in all that rushing, the world starts to feel like a noisy place. Loud, sharp, always asking for more. But the book offers a small, quiet thought. The world we see is not the whole universe. It's only the part our mind is paying attention to. When our mind is noisy, the world feels noisy too. And when our mind is peaceful, the world grows peaceful along with it. So the first thing the book asks is not to change your life, not to do more. It asks the opposite. It asks you to slow down. Just a little, just enough to see. Because here is the secret it keeps returning to. You don't calm the world by fighting it. You calm the world by calming the small, quiet space inside yourself. Slow down, and the world slows down with you. Rest is not something you earn. We are so often afraid to rest. We treat rest like a reward we have to deserve, like something we're only allowed after we've done enough, been enough, produced enough. As if resting were a kind of weakness, a small failure. But rest is not laziness. Rest is not something you earn. It is something you need, the way a field needs to lie empty for a season before it can grow anything again. Tonight, you are allowed to rest. You don't have to justify it. You don't have to earn it. You can simply lie here and let your body do what it has been longing to do all day. Think of how a child looks when they're sleeping. The soft face, the slow breathing, the complete surrender to rest. The book says that if you ever feel low, if you ever feel unsettled, you can look at a sleeping child's face for just a minute and ripples of peace will begin to move through you. There is something in that stillness that reminds the body what it knows how to do. You were that child once. Your body still remembers how to rest like that. Tonight, let it remember. Feelings are like clouds. One of the kindest ideas in the book is this: you are not your feelings. Feelings come. They move through you like weather, a wave of worry, a sudden tightness, a heaviness you can't quite name. And the first thing we want to do, usually, is push them away or fix them or be afraid of them. But the book offers a gentler way. It says, don't fight your feelings. Don't try to chase them off. Just observe them, quietly, the way you might sit by a river and watch the water pass. Feelings are like clouds drifting across the sky of your mind. You don't have to grab hold of them. You don't have to become them. You can simply watch them arrive and watch them drift on, because they always do. They always drift on. If you sit with a feeling for even a few minutes without trying to change it, you'll notice something. Its shape begins to shift. Its edges soften. It passes the way every feeling before it has passed. You are not the cloud. You are not even the storm. You are the vast, quiet sky that was there before the cloud arrived, and that will still be there, calm and open, long after it is gone. So tonight, if something rises in you, an ache, a worry, a restless thought, you don't have to do anything with it. Let it be there. Let it drift. The sky holds it all, and the sky is untouched. Nothing stays the same. The book returns again and again to one soft, strange truth. Everything changes. Everything is impermanent. At first, that can sound sad, but sit with it for a moment and it becomes the most comforting thing in the world, because it means that the hard feeling will pass, the difficult day will end, the tightness in your chest will loosen. Nothing, no matter how heavy it feels, is here to stay. The book makes this point in such a gentle way. It says, find the most comfortable position you can, stay in it, and watch. Sooner than you think, even the most comfortable posture becomes uncomfortable. Everything shifts, everything moves on. That's not a reason to be afraid. It's a reason to soften. The things that trouble you are already on their way out, and the things that are good, this quiet, this warmth, this breath, they are precious exactly because they are here, now, and won't always be. So you can let yourself rest in them. The mind can only hold one moment. Here is a small practical secret from the book. The mind cannot hold two thoughts at once. It can only ever be here, in this one moment, which means that almost all of our suffering, the worry about what happened, the dread about what might come, lives in only two places, the past and the future, neither of which is here, neither of which is now. The book says, if you want to clear away the clouds of thought, simply bring your mind to the present. The clouds of worry linger only in yesterday and tomorrow. Bring yourself to this moment and the thoughts begin to rest. So tonight, there is nowhere else to be. There is no yesterday to replay. There is no tomorrow to rehearse. There is only this breath, arriving now, and the next one, and the next. You don't have to clear your mind. You only have to come back, gently, to this one breath. Be a friend to yourself. When we feel low, the book says, our first instinct is often to fix ourselves, as if we were a problem to be solved. But the book offers something warmer. It says, quietly observe the feeling, without trying to change it. It will change on its own. Treat your own sadness the way you'd treat a tired friend, not with harshness, but with patience, with a little tenderness. And the same is true of the difficult people in your life. Beneath the sharpness, there is usually fear. Beneath the coldness, there is usually loneliness. You don't have to let them close, but you can soften just a little, knowing that their harshness is more about their own ache than about you. Be a friend to yourself tonight. You've been carrying so much. You can set it down here. Slow down, and you'll see. And so the book comes back, at last, to where it began, to slowing down. Wisdom, it says, is not something we have to chase. We don't have to strive for it. We don't have to climb toward it. Wisdom arises on its own, softly, as we slow down and notice what is already there. When we slow down, we stop being tangled in our thoughts and our pain. We step back, and we can finally see them for what they are. Passing weather, not the sky itself. We can see our relationships clearly. We can see our lives clearly. Not because we tried harder, but because we finally stopped hurrying past them. So tonight, the only practice is this. Slow down. Just a little. Just enough. And you have. You're already here. Already slowed. Let's take that last idea and let it carry you the rest of the way toward sleep. That your mind can only ever be in one moment. This one. Almost all of our worry lives somewhere else, in yesterday or tomorrow, places that aren't here. So come back to here. Let your attention drift down to your breath. You don't have to change it, just notice it. The slow cool of the air coming in. The long, warm release as it goes out. Each breath is happening only now. You can't breathe yesterday's air, and you can't breathe tomorrow's. Only this one. This one breath, arriving and leaving. If a thought rises about tomorrow, about something left undone, you don't have to follow it. Just let it be a cloud, drifting. And come back, gently, to the breath. No scolding, no effort, just a soft return. Now let your body soften. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Let your jaw loosen. Let your arms grow heavy against the bed. Let your legs settle, warm and still. Your body, like your breath, is only ever here, It's not in tomorrow. It's here, in this quiet, with you. There's nothing to figure out now, nothing to carry. You can let the sky of your mind stay open and still. If you remember nothing else from tonight, remember just this. You are not the passing clouds. You are the quiet sky. And slow down. The world will slow down with you. There's nothing more to do. Nothing to hold on to. Nothing to remember. Your breath will keep its slow, steady rhythm all on its own. You don't have to manage it. You don't have to manage anything. You can let go now. Rest well. Sleep softly. And know that this quiet will still be here, waiting for you, whenever you return.